Have you ever thought about what would happen if you were injured on a New York construction site? Were you worried about being fired? Were you worried about losing your job, besides worried about getting medical care and treatment and who would pay your bills? These are important things, but rest assured, New York workers' compensation actually has protections built into the system so that you should not and cannot be fired as a result of filing a workers' compensation claim. However, that still doesn't stop people from making really bad mistakes and not filing claims or notifying supervisors that they've been injured on the job. And as my grandmother used to say, that's just dumb. So here's what you need to do, and here's what you should think about. If you've been injured while you're working, you need to file a claim. Why is it so important? Let me tell you a story about two of my clients. They both actually had the same injury. We're going to call them Joe and Stan. Just going to make up the names because I'm not allowed to share their names. So Joe injured himself. His glove got caught on some rebar. There was a twisting motion, and he messed up his wrist. Stan, the exact same thing happened to him. But here was the difference. Joe, even though he wasn't happy about telling his foreman that he had an injury, went to the foreman, told him that he had an injury. They filed an accident report. They then filed a workers' compensation claim. He sought medical treatment. He got some treatment. He actually missed only a few days from work, got back to work, and ended up ultimately getting some money for the permanent injury to his wrist and protecting himself for medical treatment for life, all because of the work accident. Now, he wasn't happy because he thought his boss might fire him. That did not happen. Whereas Stan, on the other hand, that was a real problem. He had the exact same injury. He was afraid to tell his boss that he had an injury. He didn't get medical care for many weeks later because he was going to just tough it out. When we filed the claim for him, we thought there might be something more there, and we made the arguments that he had a work-related accident. Unfortunately, we couldn't prove it. The medical was too far in the future. He hadn't told anybody about it, and the judge didn't believe him. What's even worse is, guess what happened? His boss fired him. So he was worried about getting fired for making a claim, and he ended up getting fired anyway and got no benefits. Had he made the claim and had he been fired, one, he would have gotten benefits, and number two, we could have possibly made a claim against the employer for wrongful termination. Here's the bottom line. If you have been injured while you're working, just report it, get medical care, you can file a claim, and if you never want to do anything, that's fine, but you can move on and protect yourself. The system's designed to help you, but you also have to help yourself. So don't be dumb, as my grandmother used to say. Anyway, if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a quick email or give me a call. Happy to answer any questions, and stay safe.